What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh video. And I'm beyond excited to make this Yu-Gi-Oh video because we have some brand new news and information on Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. Now, most of you guys know already that Link Evolution is actually already released, but it is originally released only in Japan. And since right now it's technically a Japan exclusive and it's only in Japan, we have been waiting for an announcement on a worldwide release for Link Evolution. And today, Konami just announced that we're actually going to be getting Yu-Gi-Oh Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution very soon during the summertime, and we have an official release date for that. What's also really cool about it too is that we actually have some information that we're going to be getting a physical version of Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, and alongside with that we have some promo cards that we're going to be getting with this physical version. So I'm beyond excited to talk about this information, and huge shout out to itsbradazhd because he gave me permission to actually download his video that he made on it and re-upload it on my channel. So let me go show you guys something real quick. So if we zoom in right here, as you can see, I was gonna mention to Brad, yo, I'm gonna download and re-upload your latest video, and he's like, do it, I dare you. So I mean, that's pretty much full permission right here. So let's go on Google real quick and go take his latest video. So let's go to your boy, it's BradazhD. Check out his latest video right there. If we can get that to zoom in, look at that spicy video released 47 minutes ago. Look at that, right? Oh god, advertisement, we can't have that. No siree. But we're gonna take that video right here. We're gonna take that video and we're gonna go to YouTube to MP4, baby. Let's get it, dude. Let's go, baby. YouTube to MP4, let's get it, baby. What's up, guys? Gustavo007 here, back with the new Link Evolution video. Now, originally, I was going to be making a pretty quick video talking about this because something was pretty interesting that I found out. So if we go to the coming soon section of the Nintendo Switch eShop store, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you're going to be finding something that is pretty interesting. As you guys can see, if we give it a little bit, we're going to be seeing that all the way at the bottom, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution available to pre-order. Now, I am on the United States eShop right now, and what's pretty crazy about this is that the fact that they announced the release date for this game. As you guys can see somewhere on your screen, there's going to be a release date for this game on August 20th, and we are able to pre-order this right now. So that was really cool, and I was originally going to make a quick video talking about that, but we have some brand new news about this that is not just available to pre-order. We're actually able to we're actually able to get a physical version of Link Evolution. Okay, cutting the BS right now. We're going to be serious throughout the rest of this video. I just made that beginning intro of today's video of pretending to steal Brad's video, which I technically did, if you could tell already, with the beginning segment of basically exactly copying Brad's little intro part of his video. But we're going to get serious for the rest of this video. I just want to do something different and unique for my version of the video. But yeah, as you guys know and can tell already, we're going to be getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, and it's going to be coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch on August 20th. As most of you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution was already released in Japan on April 25th, but now we're going to be getting the worldwide release for Link Evolution, and it's going to be coming out worldwide, which is going to be pretty cool. We can check this out right now. So the physical retail version includes 3 new Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game cards, Progleo, Micro Coder, and Cynet Codec. Probably completely butchered those cards, but I'm not that much of a TCG guy as it is. So my review on these TCG, exclusive cards from this set are going to be pretty bad because I'm not too familiar with the TCG and stuff like that. But I'm getting there after playing some Link Evolution on the Nintendo Switch. Anyways, though, so Konami announced today that Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution will launch at August 20th at RRP of, I think that's 40 euros. I think this is, it's either euros or something else, but this is about 40 euros. I did the conversion, and it's about like $43, $45 USD, but still the US version of this game is also going to be $40. So conversion rates are not going to be changing too much. Going to pretty much be 40 standard for the rest of the world, I believe, for what I've been gathering. But with this exclusive for Nintendo Switch, duelists will be able to experience 20 years of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise history, living stories from the original animated series through Arc 5, and challenge the newest generation of duelists from the virtual world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. This is very important right here because we actually have the whole campaign for Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, but sadly Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains only has like 3 different campaigns, which is a little bit disappointing. If you want to see that, I actually made a Let's Play on this game. Pop it up in the top right corner right here. But still, that's pretty cool. Starting today, duelists can pre-order the retail and digital versions of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. Exclusive to the physical or retail version, duelists will be able to unpack 3 brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game TCG cards. You'll be able to find the Link Monster Progleo, along with the Cyrus Monster Micro Coder and the spell card Cynet Codec. Duelists will be also able to visit the Nintendo eShop to pre-order their digital version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution. It'll be ready to duel on August 20th. With more than 9,000 cards and the most in any Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG TCG game. Duelists will build and customize competitive decks to challenge other players with local wireless and online play through Nintendo Switch Online. And then this is just like the backstory of that. So I'm kind of what I am sad about, but I understand why. I was hoping that Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution is going to be more on around the price tag of $30 instead of $40. I know that when I got Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution for the Nintendo Switch and everything like that, the price of it was around like 3,240 yen, which I converted that like through Google or whatever, and it was around like $30 USD. But due to me, since I'm out of seas buying eShop codes, I had to buy multiple eShop codes to get that version of the game. So I still spent around $40 for the Japan version of the game, but it was honestly like the price tag of the Japan version is actually around like $30, but due to the fact they have to spend $40 to get two different eShop cards in order to buy it was a little bit of a pain and all that stuff. But it's kind of interesting that this version of the game is more expensive than the Japan version just by straight up conversion and everything like that. But I do understand why, because from what I remember, Nintendo with what they do is that the physical versions of the game have to be exactly the same as the digital versions of the game. So if there wasn't a physical version of Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution, most likely the digital version was only going to be $30 to $35 because that's what it basically is in the Japan eShop, because the Japan version doesn't have a physical release. But that game was around like $30 to $35. So it is pretty interesting that they are putting it at the $40 mark. But like I said, it's mostly because of the fact that, well, they have to, if you're going to release a physical version, you have to have it as the same price point as the digital version. And with the physical version, it does cost a decent amount of money to manufacture them. And for Konami to make a profit off of that, they have to bump up the price of the stuff. But it's still really cool that we're getting a physical version of Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, because I don't remember last time there was a previous physical release of a Yu-Gi-Oh game in a very long time. The previous physical release Yu-Gi-Oh game that I personally got was Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's World Championship 2011 over the Nexus. That was the last physical version Yu-Gi-Oh game that I got. I don't think I got any other physical games for like the Xbox One, and stuff like that. So it still is really cool for Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution to be coming out in a physical version. I am extremely excited about that. And hopefully once this Link Evolution pops up in the GameStop stores, I'll be able to pre-order it right away, because I haven't been able to pre-order it just yet. It hasn't popped up in GameStop stores. So far, if we go to the Konami Twitter right here, I know that the UK was saying that you can, the UK Konami Twitter was saying you can pre-order the game right now in their official tweet. Let me go find it real quick. Yeah, where is it? So yeah, available both digitally and physically. You can pre-order today. I'm not in the UK, so I can't pre-order it anywhere in the UK. And I know that of course the Konami France also kind of like was promoting this too, the physical version of this game. So most likely there's going to be a place to pre-order this in France. But currently, at the time that I'm recording this, I wasn't able to pre-order this in the United States just yet. But when I do, I'm going to definitely do that. And if I do get a physical version of Link Evolution, I'll definitely be doing an unboxing video for you guys, because I'm making a lot of Link Evolution content. So that's pretty cool right there. And then now for the next segment of the video, I'm going to go talk about these three cards, and I'm going to give you guys my very non-knowledge, I guess uneducated opinion on all three of these cards, because my history with Yu-Gi-Oh is mostly just a casual sense. Played a lot of Duel Links these past couple of years, and then recently I picked up Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution and been making a lot of content on it, but I'm still pretty unfamiliar with all this stuff, so I can't wait to do this epic review, so let's get into it. First card review, and I can't wait to just give you guys my whack opinion on what I think about this card. So this card's like called like Progleo or Progleo. I honestly don't know how to pronounce this card, but this is a monster light attribute Cyverse Link with the effect. It has link arrows of both left to right, and it has a 1,000 attack, and it is a link to a monster. And to summon this card, you're going to need two monsters except tokens, so you can pretty much use everything except for tokens. Anyways, so during this card, what it says is that during your main phase, if you control this link summon card, you can banish this card on one of your monsters card points to, then target a link monster in either graveyard, special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. You only can use the effect of this card once per turn, so that's actually kind of a neat effect. So it's not that hard to summon because it is just two monsters. Sadly though, you can't use tokens. I know in Link Evolution I love to use scapegoats to go for some link summons right there, but luckily with the extra deck arsenal you can use the scapegoats, link summons like a link spider or a proxy dragon or random crap like that. And if I really wanted to, then I can go into that card another link monster. So it isn't that big of a deal that it is two monsters, but it's pretty nice that it is two monsters that easily summon into. You can target any card that this card points to and a link monster in either player's graveyard, and then you get the special summon a link monster from your opponent's graveyard or from your graveyard and bring it back onto the field. That's also a pretty cool thing, and most likely if you're going to be using this card, you're probably going to be able to combo cards that this card points into, send them to the graveyard, and then since you sent one of your monsters to the graveyard through Progleo or however you pronounce this card, you can probably trigger effect from there. So that's my opinion as a Duel Links player. Very epic right there. Also, I think the artwork's pretty cool. That's about it though. I legit don't know like actual good combos for this. I'm still unfamiliar with the Cyber stuff. stuff, and I do want to learn a little bit more about Cyverse and Link Evolution. But yeah, neat card. Next up, one of the other promos that we're going to be getting from this physical release is Microcoder. This is a monster dark attribute Cyberse effect of level 1 attack defense of 300 and a defense of 0. And yeah, so this card is pretty cool. I don't know what this card is actually. That was just a force of habit. Anyways, so this card's effect says if a Cyberse monster you control would be used as link material for Code Talker monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. That's actually pretty cool. You can use this from your hand to go for a link summon. That's actually really sick in my opinion. And there you go. You can go into Decode Talker, Power Code Talker, so many different Talker cards that you can go to. Personally, I like Decode Talker a lot, especially from Link Evolution. That summoning animation is spicy, but that's pretty cool right here. You can use this, if Cyberse monster you control, you can use this card also as material. That's sick. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard as a material for link summon of a Code Talker monster, you can either add a Cynet spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. You can either add one Cynet spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Look at that advantage that you're getting from this card. Or if this card was on the field, use the material, you can add a level 4 or lower, or you can add one level 4 Cyberse monster instead, so you can only add a level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, not level 4 or lower. You only can use each effect of this card once per turn. That's a really cool card. This card is sick, and honestly, I hope that we can use this in Link Evolution or whatever. I legit don't know if these cards are in Link Evolution. I'll have to look that up after this video, so I'll pop it up post-editing if I do find out about it, but that card is a pretty sick card, that's for sure. Microcoder, cool card. Last card we're going to be talking about is this continuous spell card called Cynet Codec. Cynet Codec is a spell continuous card, and what it says is that if a Code Talker monsters is a monster, so if a single Code Talker monster or multiple Code Talker monsters is special summoned from the extra deck to your field, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters, add a Cyberse monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Cyberse monsters, even when this card leaves the field. You cannot add other monsters with that same attribute to your hand. By the effect of Cynet Codec this turn, you only can activate the effect of Cynet Codec once per chain. Interesting card, but I will be honest, I kind of read through that whole thing and kind of didn't process every single thing, but from what I'm gathering out so far, this card is kind of neat. So yeah, if you just summon any Code Talker monster from your extra deck to your field, you can target, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters and add a Cyberse monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. That's pretty cool, because you're going to be thinning out your deck after you just summon into a monster, and hopefully the Cyberse monster they just added, you could possibly special summon it, which is pretty cool. So that's awesome right there. Another thing, what does suck is that you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Cyber monsters, so it's not that big of a deal. There's still a huge arsenal of extra deck monsters that are Cyberse monsters that you can use, so if you build your deck specifically with Cyberse, this restriction won't matter at all, but you can't go into other cards that you possibly teched into your extra deck to summon with Cynet Codec. So if you're going to want to go for those spicy summons, you're going to want to summon those non-Cyberse monsters first before you go into your other monsters, but still, there's a huge arsenal of Cyberse monsters from the extra deck, so that restriction isn't going to be that big of a deal, which is kind of neat right there. So yeah, I can't special summon from the extra deck except Cyberse monster, even when this card leaves the field. You cannot add any other monsters that same attribute to your hand with the effect of Cynet Codec this turn. You only can activate the effect of Cynet Codec once per chain. So you are limited to, because you only can add one attribute, or you only, when you use this effect to add that certain attribute Cyberse monster, you can't do it again and again that turn. But it isn't a hard once per turn. So if you have a different Cyberse monster that you summon into that is a different attribute, you can still add a different Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. That's a really cool card. This card is pretty sick, and from what I've been talking with a couple of my friends on Discord and stuff like that, is that most likely some people are going to probably be buying out the heck out of these cards right here. Are all three of these exclusive cards for Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, the physical version. Most likely these are going to get bought out like crazy, simply because of the fact that people are going to want to be getting sealed copies of Link Evolution only to get the promos to use in their decks, because all three of these cards were not released at the TCG this yet. These were OCG exclusives, but now they're getting ported to the United States and worldwide just in general. So honestly, this is a good and a bad thing. One thing I could definitely notice right away is that for anybody that just literally only wants Link Evolution, doesn't care about collecting the cards, you're most likely going to be able to find on eBay or something like that for a cheaper version of that game without the promos, because some people are like legit buy 3 copies of Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution just to get these cards, and then probably sell off the physical version of Link Evolution to get some extra cash back from their investment. So I can easily see people selling selling Link Evolution on eBay for like 20-30 bucks instead of the $40 price tag, which is a good and a bad thing in some cases depending on the person. So that's kind of interesting right there. But I'm going to try my best to pre-order one of these and get a sealed copy of Link Evolution. Hopefully that can happen. I'm a little bit scared if they're going to get sold out too quickly, so I'm going to have to keep checking my GameStop and local GameStop and ask about pre-orders and stuff. That is for sure. So hopefully everything works out, and hopefully I'll be able to open up a copy of Link Evolution for you guys. Now, the last thing I want to do in today's video is I'm actually going to react to the trailer that they dropped for this game. So let's go take a look at it, because I want to say my reaction to this new trailer for Link Evolution for you guys. So let's go check it out. I'll throw it in the link description down below too if you want to check it out for yourself. Watt007 here, post-editing, and I'm actually going to delete the reaction to the trailer on this video. I didn't want to make this video like 20 minutes long. Like, it's around like 18 minutes long right here. So I'm just going to delete this segment right here. No epic reaction from your boy Watt007. But still, if you want to check it out, link in the description down below and all that jazz right there. But still, if you guys enjoyed today's video and you haven't already, be sure to go hit that like button on the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh related content. Seriously, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll go see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Bye-bye.